Okay, hello, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our class with me, Miss Rachma. Okay, at this day we will learning about new material in biology, an important material. So I hope you all can enjoy this lesson. Okay, before we start our study, let's we pray together. Finish. Okay. Are there someone absent today? Nobody? Thank you. Okay, before we continue our lesson, I want to mention some pictures that can describe our lesson. Okay, do you know about this? What is it? Exactly, this is cell phone. So, why we call it with cell phone? Cell phone. Okay, because cell phone can connect a communication between two or more people in this world with a network wireless. Okay, so what can we associate with that illustration in our body? Are there communications in our body? Exactly, in our body there are communication between all components which it's control our tissue to make a functions in our body. So, what is the main component in our body that controls so many tissue in our body? Exactly, that is cell. Cell is the structural and the smallest functional unit in our body, and its activity can support life of organism. Okay, today we will learn about cell, and therefore the following topics we will discuss are, for the first, the historical of cell, and the second is the structures and function of cell. Okay, I will mention the historical of cell. The term of cell was first introduced by Robert Hooke at that time. He observed for cord incisions with his simple microscope, and at the last of his observations saw that there are a column or empty room in the tissue, and he called it with cella. After that, Robert Brown found a small material that floats in its fluids, and it can called by seed nucleus. Okay. After that, in 1835, further change saw that there are thick substance in the cella, and we can call it with protoplasm. Okay, so have you ever thought at the smallest of structural and functional part of our body? What is the structures of the cell, and what is component in it? How can cells support the process of our life? Okay, anyone will answer? Yes, of course. That exactly because cell have some material in it, like membrane and also ribosome, reticulum, endoplasmic reticulum, and etc. We will discuss about it. Okay, have you ever think what is the functions of cell membrane? Okay, you want to answer? Exactly. The cell membrane functions as an excitatory receptor from the outside, and then protecting the cell content to out from the cells and regulating the movement of material entering and exiting the cell, and etc. The structures of cell membrane in the form of lipid molecule, protein, and the little carbohydrates. Fat in the form of phospholipid with hydrophilic polar head, which it like water, and non-polar tail doesn't like water. Okay, the second is nucleus. Okay, nucleus has become important thing in cell because the functions is to control all activity in the cell, and having inner and outer membrane, and the membrane outer have many pores that it can regulate or can functions to exchange the substances between nucleus and also the cytoplasm. Third, this is cytoplasm. This is located inside of cell membrane and outside of nucleus. Cytoplasm has two components. There are cytosol and also cell organelle. Cytosol, the functions of cytosol as the source of important chemical of cells and metabolic reaction and etc. And after that, like organelle cell such as mitochondria, lysosome, peroxisome and etc. We will discuss about it in the next study. Okay, next is cell organelle. Like I said before, that cytoplasm has two components such as cytosol and also organelle cells. Organelle cells have a lot of functions and structures in the cell, and there are several organelle cells. We can just found it in the animal cell, and we can found it in the plant cell in vice versa. Okay, we will discuss about cell organelle. First, this is ER. It has a complex components and the structures like this, and we can divide it become two kinds. There are smooth ER, which is functions to transport and synthesis the lipid material, and also the rough ER, which it have a functions to transport and also to synthesize the protein component in the ribosome. Okay, next, this is ribosome. Ribosome can found in eukaryotic cells and also prokaryotic cells, and its functions to synthesize the protein, and its processes as amino acid was compared one by one to become polypeptide chains. So up to here, are there any questions? Nothing? Next, Golgi bodies. Golgi bodies play a vital role in a glandular cells, especially active in the processes of secretion like protein, lipid, fats, carbohydrate, and etc. Okay, next, microbodies. Microbodies consist of two types. There are peroxisome and also glioxisome. Peroxisome, we can find it in the animal cell, while the glioxisome, we can find it in plant cell. Peroxisome consists catalase enzyme, which is have functions to decompositions of hydrogen peroxide, while the glioxisome is have a functions to control the metabolism of cell. Okay, are there any questions? Nothing? Okay. Excuse me, Andi. You can go out for a moment to take a wudu. I believe that you will not feel sleepy after that. Okay, thank you. Next, this is mitochondria. Mitochondria are look like a double membranes, and there are matrix inside of them. In the between the matrix, there are crista. It's just like inner membrane, and it's called crista. And the function of the crista is to expanding the areas of observations oxygen, so it can make more effective for respiration processes in the cell. Okay, and for the last, this is lysosome. Attention please. Okay, thank you. Lysosome comes from word lyso, which mean digestions, and also some, which mean body. So, lysosome is the organelle which is have a phagocytic ability into the cell. And usually this organ is found in many phagocytic animal cells, and lysosome is closely related to the breakdown of molecules such as exocytosis, endocytosis, and also autophagy. Okay, up to here, are there any questions? Nothing? Okay, if there's no any questions, I will give you task. Okay? Please compare the difference between plant cell and animal cell. You can mention it in front of this class next meeting. Okay, thank you for joining my classroom. See you in the next meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.